energy, right? Hot mess. Welcome back. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. Good morning. It's after 10:30 a.m. and we are heading to the airport. But why are you going to the airport, Habiba, you ask? Well, okay, the day before I went to the mall because I was looking for some comfortable shoes. Aren't these sandals from Kurt Geier really beautiful? But I was like, Habiba, no, they're not appropriate for the airport or walking all over New York.
Old pair of Nikes. Beat but comfortable, little rundown, and then these are the new Nikes, Nike Air from yesterday. Problem is when I put them on, they're not as comfortable, and since I'm going to be walking up and down in the airport, I feel like as much as I want to be cute and fresh, I would rather go comfortable since it's not like I'm going to the event in the sneakers. It's just to walk around the airport back and forth. So I think we're going to go with the old pair of worn-in sneakers.
So by now you figured out this is a travel vlog and we are heading to RDU, Raleigh-Durham International Airport here in North Carolina. And guess what? Your girl is traveling alone. I am not going with my husband. Typically, I don't go anywhere without Kenton, right? But today we are starting something new. We are going to be that independent woman that we know we can be, that we've always been, but we've let anxiety and fear take over. Today, we are traveling alone, okay? So yeah, we've arrived at the airport. Quick debriefing. Oh my God, going through security. Usually I love flying. Y'all know I love traveling. But of course, since this whole January with the planes, I've been a little scared to fly. You know, a lot of things have been happening with planes falling out of the sky. I better not jinx it. Anyway, the point now is that there's an added level of stress because of the real ID requirement, and it goes into effect tomorrow, but they're already checking now, so it makes traveling a little bit more stressful because the lines, they take a little longer. So they've warned everybody, when you're coming back, it's going to be a zoo. And so if you don't have a real ID, be prepared to be at the airport at least 3 hours in advance. And this is domestic. This is not international. Be ready to be here at least 3 hours in advance just to be safe. Typically it's 2 hours. So I was really nervous. Anyway, I am excited to find my gate. I'm on my way there. I just found a quiet spot to say hello. Hello, we're doing this. All right, see you later. My gate is C18 and it boards about 2:30, 2:40. No. It boards about 12:30 and then we should get there around 2:30. It doesn't look too busy right here, at least in this area, but it was busy right before security. You know, that area to all gates? Yep. I am exhausted. Okay, I just got out the airport and then I'm gonna cross over there. I think I'm gonna go over there where it says G, ride at pickup Uber G, and then order an Uber. I didn't order it earlier because I didn't know how far, I was to getting out and how long it would take, so I'd rather be at the location and then call. So here goes nothing. Oh, okay. Oh my God, there's that naked cowboy. The cowboy, the naked cowboy. It's hilarious. That's funny. So I'm finally in my hotel room. It's almost 5 p.m. I'm just going to give you a quick tour because there's not much to this space. This is New York City and I'm in the heart of the city. So it's not going to be a giant room. This is not a fancy room, but it's nice enough. It's nice enough for what your girl spent. All right. So there's a little closet here. Is this a closet or a safe? Yeah, a little bit of both. Clothes to hang up, but I'm really only here for one night, right? 1 or 2 nights? 2 nights. A little safe, some drawers. Okay. Is that a steamer? I hope that's a steamer. I got my suitcase and my carry-on here. And over on the left, I'm telling you, this is going to be fast because I am super hungry and tired. And I just want to go outside once I get myself freshened up. So toilet, sink. It's kind of got a vintage, but also modern. It's kind of a mix of modern and vintage. Red tile, white tile, bathtub. What kind of soaps have we got here? Generator. All right, so I'm on the 10th floor, by the way, so I don't mind that. Large screen TV. There's a little, I guess, waterfall acrylic desk, lamp. And then here's the bed. It's just me, so this is a full-size bed. It's not quite a queen, but it's not a twin. So it's big enough for one person. It's actually big enough for 2 people, but yeah. So pretty basic, in my opinion, but it will do as long as it's clean and yeah. So not much of a view, in terms of pretty view, but it's kind of cool. Again, I'm on the 10th floor. Let's put up these shades. What am I doing here? I'm putting them down. Girl, it's not a bad view now that I've got the blinds all up. You can see across it says St. James, Sunset Boulevard. And then if you look below down here, it's a little foggy because it is foggy outside, and then on top of that, the rain hitting on the glass earlier. You can see there's theaters. So there's a Tony Award winner, Best Musical, The Outsiders, across there. There's a gift shop over there. And yeah, you can see the busy street over there. People are about to get off work. Most people. Now I literally just want to crash and lay in bed, but despite being sleep deprived, who comes to New York and sleep? Who does that? No. So let me get myself freshened up a little bit and go see what I can get to eat. Also get a little snack and make sure I get something to drink because I'm really thirsty, and it's not good to fly and be dehydrated. That's how people get blood clots. You won't believe who followed me here. You won't believe who insisted on coming to New York City with me. Just look. Ah! Yup, Mini-Me decided she was coming for the trip. Hello, who you think's gonna protect me while I'm here alone? Who you think's gonna protect me? I needed her, so she came. Girl, she was heavy. She was heavy, believe it or not. She was heavy. So yeah, this 2-foot tall girl is quite heavy. This is not like carrying a Barbie. Anyway, she's gonna keep me company, but I'm not taking her outside. She's just gonna stay in the hotel room. It would be nice to get some shots of her outside in the city, but not today. I'm a little tired right now. Maybe tomorrow evening, maybe. And let me show you, besides my crochet, in this bag, I have a few things for Mini-Me that she brought with her. Should have cleaned off the table before. Anyway, I got these Clorox disinfecting pack wipes to go. Kills 99% of viruses and bacteria. So what did we bring her? Of course, she's in New York, so she wanted to take pictures. All right, want to carry that? Okay. I knew she was going to be hungry, so I brought her a burger, cheeseburger. And while I'm out and about, she might choose to read her magazines. Girl, you dropped your burger. All right, her magazines. I'm gonna leave that there for her. Oh, and of course we brought her glasses. And her earrings. Put on her earrings. She's in New York. She gotta be cute. You gotta be cute. Girl needs her earrings, or at least any girl of mine needs her earrings. Alrighty. Did you take a bite already? Okay. Decided she wanted to go sit by the windowsill instead, so I'm just gonna let her be. believe it's after 6:30, and it's almost as if the city just got louder. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat. Oh my God, those patties look good. Except not gluten-free. So if I head this way, it's going towards Times Square.
Step right in to get tickets, guys. Step right in.
Love you. From the other side, yeah. So what I have learned on this trip,
That looks good. It's halal. I wonder if I should find out if it's gluten-free. I'm so hungry. Oh wow, I didn't realize how close I am, literally on Times Square. One block. This is the iconic area. We get tickets for shows.
Thank you.
I wonder who this figure is up here. I really actually don't know. But she looks like a modern figure. She almost got my body. Where is she? You gotta be careful here. People will come up to you pretending to do a favor or take a picture with you, and then they charge you. Like, no thank you. No thank you. Wow, the last time I was here was several years ago. Just remember where I'm at. How can you sleep with this kind of energy, right? How can you sleep? Was I not exhausted? No way can I sleep when there's this much activity going on. No way. Still haven't found something to eat. So I think I'm gonna go
go across there to Pink Taco because I know that a lot of Mexican food is actually gluten-free. Get some juice too though, but I'm really hungry instead of just thirsty. There's also Red Lobster, but why would I come to New York City to get Red Lobster? I can get that anywhere.
After talking to the staff about needing to eat gluten-free, they seemed to be quite nervous, but they said they would make sure. So I got a steak taco with caramelized onions and also a beef taco and some street corn, and it was good. After dinner, I decided to stop and get a smoothie and also some water because keep in mind when you travel, you don't drink enough, and I wanted to stay hydrated, especially for later. I am finally back in the hotel room. Oh my goodness. When I tell you New York is not for the weak. Do not come to New York City if you are out of shape or if you don't like walking or if you don't like people, because there is tons of walking and there is tons of people all over the place. I didn't even bother to pick up the camera as I was walking by these two ladies showing their butt cheeks with "I love New York" written all over it. You know, there's the quote, naked cowboy, not him. There's also a bunch of women in like bikinis and cowboy hats and just doing the most. And I'm like, girl, you are too old to be doing that. Like one looked like she was 60 and one looked like, well, one was her daughter. So I was like, girl, you have gotten your daughter now into this. Yeah, I don't know. There was something kind of sad about seeing a 60-year-old woman with her butt cheeks hanging out in a G-string bikini. That just, meanwhile, people were staring. There were a lot of people like secretly, covertly, secretly taking pictures from behind. And I don't think they were smiling with her. Yeah, there were a lot of people taking pictures of the behind. Why am I even talking about this? Let's go back to dinner, what I had for dinner. The wait staff was super, super nice. He was so concerned, because he was like, normally a lot of the foods are fried in the same oil, so there's going to be some cross-contamination. So he went back to the manager because I was kind of like, all right, I'll just eat some corn and nothing else. So he goes back to the manager, and apparently she speaks to the kitchen in the back, and they agreed to cook my meats in a separate skillet, and then of course serve it with corn tortillas. So far so good. I am fine because I know when it ain't right, I literally have 5 to 10 minutes before having what can only be described as an explosive accident, on top of abdominal bloating, pain, and sometimes hives. So far, none of that has happened. So I'm good. And then you saw I stopped and I got some juice right afterwards because I felt like I needed to bulk up on my liquid. So I got some juice. This is like strawberry, mango, banana, and something else. And then I also got another bottle of water because, there's no refrigerators or microwaves in the hotel rooms around here because they want you to, go out and buy food. It's not about sitting in a hotel room. You're supposed to be out and about. Anyway, so I've got some more liquid. I spoke to Kenton earlier. He's fine. And I might call a couple of my friends just to check in. And of course, I checked in with my brother Bashir, but he's working. So that's why I won't be able to see him. So it would have been nice to see him. But, understandably, it's the middle of the week and he got to work, right? I don't even want to put the camera on my face because I know I do not look good. I know that. But I also thought it would be fun to tell you how much I spent so far for those that might be thinking about, you know, coming to New York City or taking a break or something, or whatever the reason is, but you're curious in terms of the cost. So, but you know what? I'm not doing anything over the top, okay? This is not, I personally don't think anything I've done so far is over the top. It's pretty basic. So for the hotel plus the flight to come from North Carolina to here, and then the hotel for 2 nights is almost $1,000, which I don't know if that's good or bad. And then the Uber from the airport to the hotel was $150. While I was in the airport, I did buy a fruit cup and a bottle of water, and that was $10. Yeah. And then I just bought some juice and a bottle of water, and that was $11. For the tacos, it was 2 tacos and 2 pieces of corn. So I'll technically say like 1 full corn and 2 tacos. That was $17. But the staff, you know, was so nice and so accommodating. So I paid $25. So that included tip. So what we got so far? And that's literally within a few hours. So yeah, New York is not for the poor either. No, ma'am. And I'm not rich. Yeah. I want to talk to you though about why I'm here. What brought me here? Why am I here? We need to talk about that, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Maybe after I take a shower. I guess you'll just have to find out tomorrow then. I hope to see you back with another video. It's going to be fun. We are in New York City. It's going to be great. I promise you. And I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay, bye. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment. Okay, I'll see you soon. I was worried that it was going to be a little too chilly, but it's not. But I was so mad, y'all. I was so mad. I spent the rice and chicken. These combs, so pretty. It's like selfie heaven over here.